push. They just look at the little frame and you'll see that it's very, very stable.
Yeah,
Right?
very stable.
So here we are.
You finally spoke in Chinese. Me either. I couldn't.
So here we are with Dr. Basley, former ambassador, or ambassador. You're not a former ambassador. You're an ambassador. You're the ambassador to China for Tunisia, and we're talking about. Now, tell me the correct pronunciation.
Joha.
Joha. But you said it actually smoother than that before.
Joha.
Joha. Joha.
In the common language, our dialect is ha.
Joha. Okay.
In Arabic, in literature, Joha.
Joha. Okay. So what we're and Dr. Basley is smoking on a shisha right now, which is it's all very appropriate. it's all in keeping with it. So please tell me a little bit about what is the known history of Joha, and how, in your opinion, does it fit with what we're already doing with SustainaClaus, this character of benevolent but sustainably trying to get people to change themselves into better people. How does Joha do that in the Arabic world?
Yeah. You can put it this way, actually, because Joha is a legend. The roots might be Persian from Iran or Arabic, but it is common in Iranian background and Arabic background, and after all, the Muslim and the Muslim world. And this personage that is in all discussion for everywhere, everybody talk about Joha when we want to depict the reality, when we want to discuss the better of us, how to implement good things, good spirits, not to damage the life. Nowadays we spoke about environment, we speak about sustainable development, we speak about clean environment, whatever. It is indeed in Joha, which is hundreds of years before. And Joha is the moral person who wants the society to be wants a society where solidarity is implemented, where the good sense, where the good spirits to carry the everything good among people, against any kind of rejection or racism that exists today, or any exclusion. How to make the world a better one. This is Joha, actually. And that means thousands of years or hundreds of years before, the world or the community or the society was not happy with their current situation. And this is part of the human being. We are never happy. There is people who are good, there is people who are bad, there is leaders who are good, there is leaders who are bad, there is people who are greedy, there is people who are generous. This is, after all, how humanity is. But how to put the best of us on the on the front, on the upright. This is what people like you, like Joha, like many others, like Ibn Khaldun also. Ibn Khaldun is the thinker, the first sociologue. But Joha is a funny way to depict the society and to get to look at the society and to criticize the society peacefully,
but not from above.
Not from above. From the community,
from
common.
A common view,
from
common sense,
absolutely.
And wake up. He's
and to dig. He was always digging people. You have to do this. You have to do that. You are bad. You are good. And everybody is exhausted by all this recommendation coming from Shah. And after all, and then they realize that what Shah said is absolutely right. So people, they come to realize after many years after, or many times after, that Shah was right. time he was saying when he was speaking this way.
Can you just relate a small, short story that you recall from hearing about this character?
Okay, we
because he has a donkey, doesn't he? He has an
I
ass.
tell you, there is a funny thing. You know, we're talking about property. Sometimes people fight because they have property or for any circumstances they have to share a heritage, for instance. And Shah one day had the idea, because he doesn't want this conflict to end, not to last. Then he said, okay, to make he dig one nail on the wall, and he put something. He hung up something in this one, and then he sold out the house, and he said, I have to watch my clothes in the evening every day. I have to come back just to annoy the new landlord. No, I'm coming to London, and we called out. This is Musmar Shah. This is the name of Shah, because Shah doesn't want things to go wrong. He wants, and he annoys people by some of the things. So in common sense, when somebody never give up. He said he's like Musmar Shah, like Shah. That's it. Never give up. Anything.
I love this, and never give up. What is it? Persistence and commitment to seeing through.
Yes, it is. The philosophy behind this is you never surrender. You have to fight for your life. You have to fight for yourself, for your children.
This is so important today. In our with our peoples around the world. It doesn't matter Western, Eastern. People are giving up, especially young people. Are sort of saying, well, that's the way it is, and
That's right.
I'm comfortable.
Especially among the young generation, yes.
I'm comfortable with this situation, or
Yes.
I'm not comfortable with this situation, but I don't feel I can do anything about it. So I just give up.
That's right.
And that's
Yes, and-
terrible. Okay, this is very cool. Well, I'm going to flip this around and.
I try to remember the name of this generalist.
Okay,
I want to call him.
so that was a very, very excellent explanation of Joha, a character that actually I played when I was in Morocco in COP 20. Let's see, COP 22. And in respect to the local people and Islam, I did not wear the SustainaClaus. I wore the Joha costume. So that was Dr. Basley. He just gave a very, very good, clear explanation of what what the character of Joha is all about.